Hi everybody, welcome to another Whiskey Mystery. I'm Phil.
I'm Deep.
And we're going to start off with... Oh, not that. Hang on, I pushed the wrong button. Hold on. Never mind. We're going to start off with... That's what I meant to push. Because we got a super chat before we even started. Jason Carroll, thank you very much. We will put you into the hat. There we go. Right. What are we doing? We are blind tasting. This bottle is very light. Number 111, picked by... oh no, I can't even read what I've written.
Johnny the Flower.
Oh, is it Jonathan? It's a terrible bit of writing. From our many blind bottles that we're working our way through, and we're going to be adding more soon, we will nose it, taste it, and rate it somewhere on the shelf. And how excited are you about this one? Oh, you don't have... Deepa doesn't have her subtitles on. We are going to go in for the pour, but we've actually tasted quite a bit of this. Let's see. What do we have here? I remember it being big bubbles. Pretty big bubbles, isn't it? Pretty big. Actually, I'm going to go in with a watered down version. Just a little bit, because we don't want to waste too much. Let's see. Quite a bit of oil in there, isn't there? I'm kind of excited knowing what this tastes like. Now, ABV wise, what do you think? Let's have some guesses. All right, here's a comparison to 50. I think it can take out 50. Here is 56. Somewhere in there, is it not? I think it is.
Dirty smell.
So it is a little bit dirty.
But I like it.
Oh, I need to drink, obviously.
Vanilla keeps coming. Vanilla, I met the...
I didn't get very much, did I? I think I need a bit more. We should save some because the bottle is very light. Now, we did taste this yesterday. This is the empty glass from yesterday. Let's see if there's anything PT left behind. Not really. A slightly toffee.
I'm getting very shy.
It's more like a burnt toffee and chocolate powder than a peat. But there is something in there. Not too much though. Okay. Let's just nose the fresh glass. What do you get? What did you get?
It's very fresh, very young.
Quite young smelling?
No, not much of herbs, but more of shortbread.
Yeah, shortbread. Everything has a little toasted edge to it though.
But vanilla keeps coming.
So maybe there's a lot of ex-bourbon casks then? If it's vanilla. Well, the chocolate powder is ex-bourbon as well, we've found in the past.
But yeah.
Oh, no timer. For the next 12 minutes. Thank you. Peathead?
So again, so it could be refreshing.
Could be. Maybe it's one of those bottles which is, it's a mix. Maybe it's got ex-bourbon and a bit of sherry. So maybe it's a vatted type of whiskey.
Lemon wine gums. If that makes sense.
Lemon wine gums, like the yellow or the white wine gums. Now, I'd said sticks and purple candy because it's got something of that sort of grape candy about it as well.
And even malt apple.
A malty apple. Let's see.
Oh, it's cheesy. It's quite funky actually.
A bit of funk, but not. Is it Springbank funk?
Campbelltown.
Campbelltown. Could be Springbank. I mean, at that ABV, I was thinking it could be something like cask strength, 12-year cask strength. I could imagine eucalyptus on the full. If you go to this glass with the full spirit, get more spirit strength.
Wow, fantastic smell of fresh, yeah, happy.
Yeah, I was getting a sort of toffee and cheese.
And dirty, but nice, but not farm either.
No, it's only a little bit dirty and it's a little bit oaky, so maybe it is younger. Middle-aged, 12s, 10s, something like that. Do you want a little snipe at the ABV? We know it's high. Ooh. I don't know if I should give you that specific number. Let's say it's between 53 and 55 at the moment.
50 to 55.
Yeah. 53 to 55. You can guess from that. Make from that whatever you want to make from it. Okay. Let's have a taste of the watered down version. Still good strength for my first sip. Dirty.
A lot of a flavour that's coming through, but it's nice. It's sweeter compared with the smell.
Yes,
but it's
that's true.
There's no bitterness.
Compared to the smell, compared to the nose, I was expecting a bit more of a sweeter wine gum sherry.
But it's gotta be.
Now, this actually smells more vanilla when I come back to it now. Malty vanilla. Okay, I'm having the watered down version again.
If anything, the taste is more dirty.
Second time, it was actually quite nice and soft and rounded. There is a sort of toasted chocolate about it. Is it peat or is it not peat? I'm going to guess.
Very 1%.
I think there is some peat, or there is some dirtiness like peat in there. Sort of at the same level of the Edradour.
Yes.
Caledonia. That, it's not clean, but it's also not peated strongly.
I get it. Mental mix.
Full strength. I can't remember if I put a drop of water in there or not. I'll put a little drop. Let's see. On the nose, though. Oh, that is good. The nose is good. I mean, I do like this one.
It's very unique. It's unique. It's a bit of a burnt herbs.
Burnt herbs, yeah. It's definitely more grassy on the palate.
And then okay, roasted bitters.
Roasted bitters. Yeah. There's like vanilla at the start, and then it kind of goes into this toasted herbal grassiness. Quite bitter, in fact. But then that kind of fades off, and you're left with actually vanilla at the end. Let me go again.
But all time, and even of olive oil, because it's very oily, waxy.
Yeah. Ooh. Kind of 3 stages to this.
Sweet. Stuck again.
Yeah, but sweet vanilla, then rising burnt herbs, and then very long after they fade into the vanilla. Here's let's go to the picture. Then let's do that. I was getting something like this, but now I feel like there's more of this kind of burnt herbs across the top, if that makes sense. Something like that, but quite bright.
A pepper.
I think peppery from
Maybe the ABV.
Yeah, from the ABV. Let's jump into the chat for a little bit. Where is the chat? Here we go. Oh, hang on. There's something that was hidden. Let me whatever you were saying, Petehead, it's now showing. Let's see. Jack the Pickled Hand's in. Ralph's in. Jules is in. Macallan Fine and Rare. Whisky 101. Patrice. Oh, it's a good crew in. Lots of good names. I think everyone enjoyed our Total Wine video yesterday because it has about 10x the normal views. Everybody likes to browse a shelf, don't they?
I put a timer. Oops.
Yes, Pete had saved me with the timer. Yeah, Ralph is saying, yeah, we're just buying ourselves more time. Let's see. Scrolling down, let's see if I can catch any particular questions. What are people guessing? Glenbergie? Springbank 14 from Jules. Cask Strength from Luna Aaron. Glen Scotia 15 from Graham. Oh, Patrice. Victoriana, Glen Scotia. Kwame's in there as well. That could be a good one. Oh, yeah, could be actually.
But I thought this the first time I thought of Scotia.
Oh, Donna Pass is having Ben Nevis 18. Nice, Tim. Very good. I know you said something earlier, Tim. Where was it? You were saying something you would watch one of our very early videos. Oh, I've lost that comment now.
Yeah, funny now.
Oh, here it is. Just watched an early live when you first converted from pre-recorded. You guys have evolved the show so much with effects, multicams and other things. Yeah, like forgetting to push the buttons on the timer. Right, comparisons. So, better or worse?
Okay.
Better or worse than... I should warn you that these are maybe slightly higher ABV. Oh. Oh. How?
Dreamy.
Better or worse?
I think today is better because it has more divine flavor between. But after another sharp, this part is blurry mixed together. To put this part, I cannot tell what is what. Oh.
This is it's a wine finish.
But I have both.
The Valanche. I think it's a similar experience from strength point of view. I think I might have preferred today's, but they're quite close, which means we're up on the shelf here somewhere. Do you want to do another comparison?
Yes.
Of course she does.
It's more fun.
I'm going to have a sip of water this time. Oh. No, I think that one might be better.
Wow, I like that one. What is that? Ooh.
That is the Springbank Sauterne, 11-year-old. So
Right, this one.
That's got quite a punch to it. Where's that? That's up here. But this is ranking extremely well.
It is also good. But it's better.
It doesn't have those powerful level of flavours. But that's quite an extreme whiskey by itself. You wouldn't want to drink many of those. I actually prefer it mixed with the local barley.
It's a glass of its own very good quality. I'm impressed with it.
Yeah, it's classy in a whiskey nerd type of way. Too much for someone who's not used to whiskey. This would be way too much.
Very unique. Different.
It's quite dark and powerful and herbal.
Intricate.
All right. I can tell you it's 54%. Something 54. That means, let's have a look at the spreadsheet. It's going to be, I'll reverse the order to make it a little easier. 54s. That means it's going to be somewhere in this band, right? Somewhere in there. What do we think? I think, could it be a Bunnahaven? Could it be a Bunna? There's the Glen Scotia Victoriana. I think that, you know what I'm thinking? We only put that one in recently and this tape job looks very clean. And I'm thinking, no dust on the bottle. Using other powers of deduction now. What about the Glenburgie that we had from the Springbank Cadenhead tasting? I don't think it's the Balekin.
That is why I started this because and I that it came down.
Oh, time's up.
How much is it for?
$80?
Oh.
I don't really think it's this one. Even the colour. But
no, we cannot taste big.
I remember, no, not that sweet PX, is it? I remember liking it. I'm going to throw this one in just for the sake of being different. You're going to go with Victoriana?
Oh yeah, put that down. I'm sure it is this.
Even though we've never tried it before. Now, that Victoriana is the newer batch, 54.1%. Right, over to the chat before we do the reveal. Let's see, what are people saying here? Let's see, where were we up to? Springbank Funk, Jack the Pickled Hound. It's very mild, so...
Such a cheesy, dirty.
See, that is very cheesy, smoky now. Well...
That's why.
Yeah.
Victoria, give it down.
Let's see. Any rum tones? I don't think so.
Well, yeah, I was getting sugar cane.
Well, that's right. You did say sugar cane.
I thought it was from, so that's why he was sugar cane.
Oh, so what does that mean? What were you thinking? Aaron, wherever I reach off screen, I come back with a Springbank. You know?
Oh, yes, another one.
Let's compare.
You forgot about it?
I didn't forget. I just decided that we wouldn't do it, but here's a Springbank that you've never seen. This is from the Cadenhead shop. Where
a very memorable moment.
56.1%. Remember the Cadenhead warehouse tasting episode where we staggered our way around the shop for a while? This is the bottle that is just their sort of infinity bottle of all things Springbank.
They're never the same.
So whenever you're in the store is what you get. And if you come in, you know, the next day, they might have added more bottles to it. But I thought... Have a little tiny sip. I thought... When I was thinking it could be a Springbank, I thought this would be a good comparison. That is delicious. That is like wine gums made at Springbank with a bit of long row thrown in.
The smoke.
No idea.
The smoke.
Cheesy, smoky. No idea how old this bottle is. But I can tell you we paid $53 for this 56% Springbank mystery bottle. So if you're ever in Campbelltown, hopefully you can get one.
Worth it.
Okay, let's go back to today's.
It's this. Fuck.
I would choose this, but it's close as well. That means I'd put this up on the shelf here somewhere. Oh, it's top 10 for me. Right. Are we ready for... Oh, I didn't even read people's comments. I got... See what happens, Aaron? You got me off on a Springbank off track there. Good. Bunnahabhain, Longrow, Vic, Glen Scotia. I'm seeing the names. James McGowan. You're on the Glen Scotia as well. I stand my ground with the Glen Scotia Victoriana, and I think you were first, Patrice. Could be a herbal Speyside, like a Strathmill. Well, it'd have to be in that group, I think. Oh, it's too tall for the shelf, Jules. You might be right. We'll find out in a minute. Okay, I think we are ready for the reveal, are we not? Peterhead, I might have the same one in my cabinet. When did you buy it? What, this one, Peterhead? We bought this one $14,919. Ah, a year ago. 2 weeks back. Were we there at the same time? 56.1%. Do you love it? Right.
Without a doubt.
Precarious Dave. Neil came back from Campbelltown with a 20cl and decided he needed to buy a bigger one next time. Of course! Several. Okay. Are we there? Top 10 for £53. No, $53. It was like 30 something pounds, I think. Macallan Fine and Rare. It is a hero whiskey. And a not available hero. Right. Final picks. We are ready for the reveal. Oh, I hope we have a full bottle of it because there's nothing left in this bottle. Where's my little label? It is 54%-ish. Oh, you want to give it a star? Oh, how can you give it a silver when it's on the top shelf? Anyway, now I'm going to have to push the reveal button again for editing purposes. Okay, the reveal. 54%. It's a no age statement. It cost $80. It is from Campbelltown. And it is from Glen Scotia. Hey! Oh no, this is for me. Wow, so this is Glen Scotia Victoriana. You can see how much we enjoyed it. There's only this much left in the bottle.
Very good quality. Okay, I give the trophy.
Revisionist history. Hang on, the bottle is here. Look, we only opened this on August 20th. And, well, we've drunk that much because it was in the bottle. Will it fit on the shelf? We're good. Where are we going to put it?
How much? 83.
Yeah, so we bought this one from Whiskey World because I was ordering. This came with the local barley, I think. Something I ordered from Europe, and I was just looking for things to, fill out the shipping.
About part of the shop.
Because this is a standard release that you can buy anywhere. Oh! It's time to try something from the Cadenhead warehouse tasting. Look, we've been holding these samples. Here is a, what's that, 6-year Ex-Bourbon? Nope. And this one is what? First fill Oloroso. Both are peated. And these were from our magical warehouse tasting where we ended up on the swings. You remember? The best warehouse tasting ever. Let's put this up here. Now, we paid $80 for this Glen Scotia.
Ian, a fantastic guy.
Ian McAllister at Glen Scotia. Okay, which one should we try? 6 years, Ex-Bourbon, heavily peated, which they use to peat the other things. Or a first fill Oloroso, also peated. So that would be about a 12-year. Oh, what's it say?
People, you go back with this shoes. You go up and down. You got this birthday.
Oh, Jules. Okay, let's go back to the chat. Let's see. Let's catch up. Let's see. Luna, Aaron, and they change the cask quite often. 49. That's my birthday, Bishop Burnboy. Oh, really? Would be cool if the tasting rooms would ship bottles. Yeah, it would be. Petehead. Nope, not the same. Mine is older and still closed. It was £48. There you go. Last year I bought the same bottle. Oh, unfortunately a 20cl. Come on, get that bottle open. Well done, Deepa. I think Phil would have gone for that as well, but for the requirements of crowd pleasing. I threw myself on the sword, Dave. Thanks for appreciating it.
I've got for this.
Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. Graham guessed the right distillery, wrong bottle. Jules is off to open hers now. Got it for my birthday. Yes. Come on, Jules. See if you think it looks like that. Does it taste like that? Okay. Throwing in more samples. Whiskey 101 is saying, let's try the peated Oloroso. So we are going to try it. So, do we have a flashback to the distillery when we try this?
Oh, it was beautiful. The basement, but it got done again.
It's not really a dunnage warehouse because it has a concrete floor.
Oh, at the back.
It's the original dunnage, but they did concrete it in the 70s, I think they said. Oh, what's our ABV? 56. How peated is this then compared to the Victoriana? Let's see.
What is that?
It's the Oloroso. So we are going to try this one. First fill, Oloroso peated. Oh, that smells quite similar actually. There's more maltiness in the Victoriana. But it does make the peat level seem similar. That does make me think there's quite a bit of sherry in the Victoriana then. Does anybody know the makeup of the 54 point whatever percent? 2%? Oh, that's good. Not a sherry bomb considering its first fill. But then it's relatively young.
It's quite similar, but this part is more creamy, more thick.
It's got more of a winey tang about it than the Victoriana.
This one is more sugarcane.
So
it's more crisp.
So there must be much more ex-bourbon in here. The peat levels, I would say, is Victoriana peated? I should check the chat, shouldn't I? I'm sure it is.
Actually, this is actually better than this.
Oh, well,
What do you think?
that is probably partly in Victoriana.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what people are saying here. Macallan Fine and Rare. Okay, Doc, what are you saying? There's a significant difference between peated and heavily peated when it comes to Glen Scotia. Fair enough. Glen Scotia is one of my favourite distilleries, Jameson's saying.
Oh, me too.
Well, it became our favourite after that tasting, I can tell you. Here in the Netherlands, there's a new 11-year-old first fill bourbon and Oloroso and PX at 54.1. Is that a Victoriana Glen Scotia or is it a Glen Scotia something else, Matthias? Because this one is 54.2. I don't know if there's a bottle code on it, but I don't think this is in the US yet. It hasn't quite arrived over here.
Oh, I see. Yes, deep charred oak.
Oh, deep charred, finished in the finest deep charred oak casks. There must be a bit of peat in there. Oh, Tim is saying it inspired him to get several bottles of Glen Scotia after watching our tour. Yeah. Let's see. Patrice. Happy because I have a Glen Scotia Victoriana unopened. What ABV is it? Is it the same ABV, Patrice, or is it something else? 51.5, Jameson's is saying. That is the previous one, the previous batch, I believe. Oh, we're getting some beeps on the computer for something. Let's see. I saw Glen Scotia peated port cask at K&L. I can hardly wait to try it. The rum cask was a special one. Yeah, that port cask. I saw that yesterday. $80-ish. I don't know what's beeping. It might be the close-up cameras having some freak out. Let's see. Jumping down. Yeah, Macallan Fine&Rare's got the details there. Loving the Victoriana, herbal, vanilla, and Campbelltown funk. Yeah, and Triqueta is enjoying the tawny pork. Fantastic. Oh, I see. So it wasn't the Victoriana. It's a new bottle you're talking about with those triple caps. Yeah. Yeah, here. She's loving it. Let's see. Let's have a little taste then to see, does this heavily peated, is it
another glass?
Is it heavily peated? Oh, okay. Our little samples. So at the distillery, at the warehouse tasting, we actually got this amount of whiskey each for, I think we had 7 or 8 samples by the time we were done. And we were done. Even though we were saving half of everything. You won't like this one.
Oh. Because it will be this.
Have a little sip of water first. I remember in the tasting, Deepa thought this was absolutely fantastic. No! Wrong reaction. You were supposed to say wow. That didn't work, did it? This is the one that you loved in the tasting.
I prefer today.
Whatever. Where are we up to?
It's not that peated.
That is peated. Yeah, the heavily peated? Oh yeah, that is heavily peated.
I think maybe because there was so much sweet in it, you got the way.
Well, I'll keep it then.
And then we try again.
Okay, we're definitely going.
But, oh yeah, it smells very deep.
We're definitely going over time. Okay. We got
Wow, not that anymore.
Too late.
It's fantastic.
Too late. Patrice, it is your.
The first dip, it was stuffed, not prepared.
Too late. Patrice, top shelf, bottom shelf, deeper side, fill side, or in the middle. Let's see if you can pick a bourbon, and then we can go for another bottle. Are we ready? Let's see.
Oh, it's good.
Jameson is saying, I want to buy the newer Victoriana. Let's bring the chat up while we wait for Patrice. Oh, yes, Patrice, you've got the same proof. You got the 54.2? Great. Well, I hope you enjoy it. Get it open.
You open it?
Don't think so. Precarious Dave, what are you buying? Douglas Lang, 21 Rock Island. Ooh, that sounds good. And punt on the an indie bottle of Glentauchers. How bad could it be? Have to agree. Wonderful. Beats the Ruby Port from 2017, but by a very small margin. Okay, so you're giving the edge to the Victoriana. Matthias, I want too many bottles. Yeah, it's getting out of hand. I know what you mean. Bottles in the bedroom? That's my measure. Let's see. Too many bottles. Check my spreadsheet. Precarious State 54.8. Oh, then yours must be even older. This is 54.2. Yours must be an even different batch. Donna is saying, no, Roy. So go long. Yes. I know. We have kind of relaxed. Hey, Lucas has arrived. Well done. San Bernardino, California here. Hey, John. You're not too far from us then. We can shop at the same stores, kind of. Oh, Tim, yeah. Wifey's doing well. Well, that is good news. Glad to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Patrice, deeper side, middle, bottom shelf. Fantastic. This is going to be number. What is it going to be?
Dusty.
Oh, it's a dusty. Patrice has picked bottle number 112. You got your name on a few of these, Patrice. And wow, we've only got one glass left. What are we going to get? Oh, is it a bourbon? Or is it heavily sherried? What do we think? What do we think? It's definitely got a bourbon color on that camera, but on this camera,
It is a very good quality.
who wants to pick another bottle?
Oh no! Can be.
Hang on.
You promise.
Let's see. How's our bubble factor? Pretty high. I can see.
You promise if it is that we have to open another one.
Well, we have to compare to Elijah Craig, though.
No. But you need to open another one.
Maybe it's not a bourbon.
It is a bourbon. It is the American.
Right. If it doesn't beat Elijah Craig barrel proof.
It's not bad. It's pretty good, but it's not my type. I'm so sorry.
I'm going to add water so that we don't just get blasted with this
I
massive
mean,
percent.
it is the quality.
Okay, let's give it a little review.
I should prefer this.
Hang on. Sorry, I put too much water in.
It's very vanilla. This was the positive is very vanilla. I think it was the vanilla.
Wow. Let's Okay.
The pie is
Elijah Craig or the new one. But be careful. Maybe take a sip of water first. Because this Elijah Craig is 68% even.
But people after that it is vanilla. I think it was the vanilla.
First, we're just deciding, is this going to knock off Elijah Craig? ECBP.
Oh yeah. I prefer
Yeah.
this any day.
This tastes...
Because I that of good on mini herbs. Oh god.
Have another sip. Okay, let me go to the chat. Does anybody want to know about this bourbon? Well, you have another taste. Yeah, it's definitely the bourbon. Okay. Let's see. Is it a bourbon? The new game.
It seems very common after it.
Right.
I think this is way better.
Aquami is guessing Buffalo Trace. Oh yeah, you know.
I mean, it's nice.
Let me quickly reorder. Can I do that? Region. If I reorder, take the chat off. Let's clear that. Here we go again. Nope. Yes. Let's go to. Where's our Americans? Oh, that's Canada. Right. Old Ezra. I don't think it's 50%. I don't think it's 49. I think it's one of these. Buffalo Trace, Elijah Craig, 18, or Elmer T. Lee. Which one is it? Is it this?
It's more mainstream, more African. But it's unique. It's different. It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's quite pleasant, but there's nothing really going on.
No, it's not unique.
It's sweet, though.
It's pleasant. I have no complaint about it.
Right, get your guesses in.
It's pleasant.
Get your guesses in. What do you think?
Oh, the double reveal Sunday.
A Kwame straight in with Buffalo Trace. ECP is a style that became overhyped.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Oh yeah, hang on. Patrice. Well done, Patrice. Thanks for that reminder, Luna. Hey, Richie's in. Richie, you've just arrived for us saying dismissive things about bourbon. Double reveal Sunday. Yes, it is. New bottle will be coming in.
Yeah, up a new bottle.
Whoever guesses the bourbon gets to pick the new bottle. No, I think Patrice will give it to someone else. Unless you pick the bourbon. Hey, Food Quig, are you in as well? I missed you somewhere. Eagle Rare? No, we don't have Eagle Rare, John. Buffalo Elmer Tea. Wow, this is a bourbon tasting.
we ever guessed it? Must go with the bottle. Because we don't know anything about it. So we ever guess first. Must go with the bottle.
Must go to the bottle.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll go into the drawing. Right, hang on. No, that's ECBP, isn't it? Where's the glass for this one?
I think it is.
No, that's heavily peated. What's wrong with you?
Oh yeah.
Where did I put it? Oh, hang on. I found an empty glass. No, we need an empty glass for the next one. I'm gonna have to just go with another glass. We've lost track. Okay, let's give it a minute to give it some notes. Oh, that can't be expensive.
There's no smell of vanilla apple. I got
This is
smell nothing.
This is very simple. It can't be 18-year-old Elijah Craig. I don't even think it can be 15-year-olds, can it?
It's very nice. It's pleasant.
I'm going with the Buffalo Trace. It's got to be the straightforward, cheap Buffalo Trace.
It's not aggressive. It's sort of soft, tender.
So, get your guesses in. Oh, Graham, did you catch the spreadsheet there? I think you probably did. Old Ezra, Patrice is guessing. Maybe Booker's. What happens to all of us is there's a whiskey matte solution. Don't know what you're talking about, Dave.
It's not urban. It's an urban now.
It is 45%.
Oh, that's why it's sort of soft.
I don't even know where the bottle is. It's probably downstairs. It is 12 years old.
Oh,
so hang on.
Getting
12 years old.
That's very damn.
It's gonna be the Elmer T. Lee, I think, isn't it? It cost $100, and it is. No, hang on. Oh, is Elmer T. Lee from Buffalo Trace? Because I've marked the distillery as Buffalo Trace. It is the Elmer T. Lee. So that's funny. I thought it was just the cheap Buffalo Trace. It's
Let me try this back again.
No. Be careful because it's so strong. All right, we have double revealed Elmer T. Lee. Now, I bet this is a much more expensive bottle because I'm pretty sure I've seen this for 200 plus in some crazy shops around here. And this one came from Sean, I think.
How much is it for?
It should be about $100.
I think for how much?
$80.
I buy, but you prefer this compare with this?
Because it's better.
But why? What is it? What is it?
Because it's much more interesting. And this is much more like vanilla ice cream.
This one.
Yeah, where you go, oh, that's nice. But it doesn't give you anything to talk about.
Very intricate.
Yeah.
There's so much going on, but there's different other elements.
I'm going to say something rude. I really appreciate bourbon because it supplies all the barrels for Scotch whiskey. Where would we be without bourbon?
But why we don't get the certificate?
I don't think there's anything not to like here. It's also just that there isn't anything to get.
For me, it's all about sweetness. It's too sweet.
Yeah, it is sweet. But it's also that the journey is straightforward. I think I like Scottish whiskey because I drink it and I feel like I'm out of my depth. Like, wow, what's happening? I don't know what's happening. It's like I'm trying to discover or understand what I just tasted. Whereas with this bourbon, the Elmer T. Lee,
it's mostly because the first in oak, vanilla, straightforward, vanilla, gone, sweet. But it's pleasant.
I mean,
it's very better than no complaint.
It's a really good, pleasant, enjoyable bourbon.
Yes.
That is in the same category of if I'm watching a movie and I just wanted to have a nice bowl of ice cream or a drink, it would be in that category. But we don't want that out of a whiskey, do we? We want a whiskey that makes us stop what we're doing.
Stop the movie, boss. The movie.
Actually, we don't want to casually drink alcohol. We want the experience of drinking alcohol to be worthy of the alcohol, because obviously it has an effect on your body. You've got to be able to process it. We don't want to just be casually drinking for the sake of it.
That beer.
Well, I quite like a beer. Actually, I drink non-alcoholic beer if I'm watching a movie for the same reasons. Sometimes I'll take one normal beer, one non-alcoholic.
Guinness or
whatever. And I'll pour the non-alcoholic into like a pint glass. And as I drink a bit, I'll top it up with the stronger one so it kind of improves to the end. So I get like 2 for 1. But with the bourbon, this bourbon, I would give this to anybody who vaguely liked bourbon and they would think it's fantastic. It's just that for me, it's like, I don't want to spend my alcohol processing budget for a taste experience that is just nice.
Yes, correct.
All right, back to the chat.
So they have open another bottle.
Let's see who
put a movie on intermission.
Hang on. Let me have a little sip of ECBP again. And I think the reason why the ECBP is winning,
suck at ABV.
I mean, it might be a bit brutal, but it is giving an experience that makes you pay attention. But if it's
suck at ABV, that is.
Yeah, this is 68. That's 45. If you water this down to 45, though, I doubt there would be very much difference. Right. I'm supposed to be doing the chat. Oh, Elmer is 9 years old, Richie is saying. Okay. What did I have in the spreadsheet? 12. Wonder why I thought 12. Still, Richie is saying it could be 9 years old for Elmer T. Lee. It's still quite old for a bourbon, isn't it? Even 9 years. Let's see. Let me see if I missed anything down here. Who guessed? Who got in there first? Well, we got half a fireworks for Buffalo Trace. Oh, Jameson, you saw one of our videos where they wanted $9.50 for an Elmer T. Lee. I think that was that one that one store, I think it was like it was an anniversary bottle, but still it was a 45%er. Was it one of those? Yes. Yeah. Well, no.
Oh, sorry, Susie.
Right. Well, okay, so Bishop Burnboy got it. Congrats, Bishop Burnboy, for guessing out. What if we pick? There's still 5 more bourbons in the spreadsheet. What if we just go on a bourbon rampage for the next 30 minutes? Precarious Dave is saying it's a note, not a chord. Yes. I think that is a good description. Bishop Burnboy is saying center section, upper shelf, directly below the Glen cabin.
Go with that one.
Well, you want front? Ooh, front or back? I think it is the back one. There's not much in this bottle. That is a bit of a light pour. I wonder if I was being careful. Bishop Burnboy, that's that was the shortest from Patrice. Hang on. I see something coming. So we're picking another bottle. I don't know how I'm going to edit this now. We are up to 113 Bishop Burnboy. Super chat! Richie
Richie very happy about bourbon.
Thanks, Richie.
About bourbon. To have more bourbon for Richie.
You need to put 2 Richies in. Where's our I've lost it. Where's the can? Richie.
More, Richie.
Yeah, another Richie. Whenever you super chat, we throw your name in the hat, or in this case, the Abelauer can. And for that donation, you get two names in the hat. And at some point, we do a drawing for something. Maybe we should do a drawing on the Elmer Teeling. I bet you've already got about 5 of them, Richie. What are we doing here? Right. New bottle. 113. And that's right. We still have a glass. Is it going to be a bourbon? That would be funny.
Maybe another bourbon.
Well, what do we think? No? Yes? Deep is going straight in. What does that mean?
I like it.
Oh, you like it? Does that mean you like this bourbon?
Whatever it is.
Okay, before I have a nose, let me tidy up this chat. And let's see, where did we get to? The bourbon journey is very linear, Richie Z is saying, whereas Scotch is usually non-linear. I think that's fair comment of what we're experiencing. Jameson, American single malts are still very good. Don't sleep on them. Try some Del Back. We do have some Del Backs, small samples. I would say in general, the American malts they have that kind of forced acceleration kind of taste to it, where everything is like on full bore, probably because of the temperatures and the quicker maturation. And I haven't quite been convinced by that at this point. Patrice, the flavour palette is more wide in Scotch. Bourbon is more unidimensional for me. And that makes sense because the limitations on what you can actually use to make bourbon are very tied down, especially the barrel, right? Virgin oak. So that's going to really drive everything almost. The mash bill is...
If they about a first oak, very minimal food.
It's going to be it's going to be a very powerful influence, meaning it will override whatever the mash bill choices will be somewhat minor compared to that barrel. All the SMWS Glen Scotias are in local auction. I'm not interested in joining and shipping, even from the US. Oh, Bruce, you just following up with something there, I guess. Macallan Fine and Rare. Non-alcoholic beer is like laundry hanging on the clothesline.
Yeah, it is. I definitely agree. It's spot on first.
Is that better than no laundry at all? I'm not sure. Precarious Dave. And you were immediately onto it being a bourbon and not to your taste. Defo Fireworks. Let's see. Lucas is saying, choose a Glen Scotia 15, Kilkerran 12, or a Port Charlotte 10. Yes. Might have to wash some glasses. Yeah, almost. All right, I think I'm going to jump down. Oh, hang on. Petehead. Yesterday, I had a tasting, all kinds, with my niece. Her first time she drank whiskey. Oh. Her conclusion, bourbons and grains are both straightforward. Most Scotch differ while tasting. And that was on her her first experience. A lot of people's first experience is, it all just tastes like alcohol. But, oh, is there a slight pink tinge to it? Is there? There could be a slight pink tinge going on there. Oh, could be. Let's see. Andy Sanchez, I had brimstone yesterday, and that was such an individual flavour. Yeah, that's Balcones brimstone, I think it is, right? Okay, I think we're all caught up. So, bottle number 113. Look at the table. So many glasses. We will be revealing this one on
Thursday.
On Thursday. We will. And we'll spend the rest of the day tidying up this table. Where's my thanks? I think I've managed to push most of the buttons today.
It's not a boat.